Hey guys, so I got a new tripod here, so I was doing this at home for you. This was November 9th. These were the dichotomous keys that I worked with A group today. So A group, this would be a review, but for B group, I'm going to upload these so you have a simple idea, even though I'm going to review them with you when I see you on Thursday, but give you some headway because I'd really like to try and make forward. So you hear my voice, but obviously you can see my hand here on the thing. But the whole point of dichotomous keys, guys and gals, remember, was the whole reason for Linnaean system, and the simple fact that over 200 some years ago, we had to come up with a common naming way of creating the scientific names, but still a way of, or what we call dichotomous keys, or a field guide, all right, which anybody, whether they're an expert in the field or a manual, could have a series of steps, kind of like basically a yes, no statement or have not statement, die meaning two, A and B, which you'll see here in a second. All right. But this is the exercise that I started with today in class with everybody, and just a hands-on. So as you see, you got awesome pictures here, 11 simple two-dimensional salamanders, okay? And you'll need a ruler with centimeters on it real quick, but I can also walk you through it. And then when we flip over to the other side, this is the simple dichotomous key that we have set up, and you have it uploaded into the November 9th Schoology page. So if you see here, the key thing about reading a dichotomous key is no matter which specimen you start at, you always start at clue number one, okay? And it's basically very broad, just like the Linnaean system starts with domain, which is very broad, then kingdom, phylum. It's the same thing here. What you're doing is you're taking a group of either similar or different organisms, and you're figuring out a way how to identify them by a series of steps that will separate them, or like I taught you last week in the cladiograms, the outgroup, okay? So first things first, you notice right off the bat, okay, with step one, it asks you, when you look at picture one, and I'll have to flip it back and forth because I only brought one copy home, and I apologize for that. But you'll see that step one is you'll read it, and it says hind legs present, hind legs absent. So looking right here at the first salamander, okay, right off the bat, it's a simple yes or no. Does it have back legs? That's what a hind leg is. Yes, it does. Hind legs present. So hind legs being present says, you look at the clue, which is hind legs present, 1B. Track it across, tells me to go to 2. 2A and 2B simply says, does it have external gills present or external gills absent? Now, obviously, here's the one kicker. It's not that you understand, but you know, like, what is external gills? Well, I would tell you, but you notice on number 6 here, these little, looks like branches or tree roots. That's external gills, okay? But on this one, you don't see anything like that sticking out on the side of the salamander's head. So no external gills. So external gills absent, all right? So see, it's 2B there. So I went from 1B to 2B. Now it says go to 3. Now this is where I need my ruler. You'd measure from tip to tail, and it's either longer or shorter than 7 centimeters. Well, I'll just tell you, okay? Maybe I got a ruler here in my drawer here. I might. My gosh, I do, okay? So I would measure right here from tip to tail, and it's like 6 point something, so it's less than 7. So number 3 says right there, it is smaller than 7 centimeters. Go to 5. 5 says, is it a body black background with black on white, or is it light color with black spots? Well, obviously it's black with white spots. So 5A, go to 6. Get the picture. It's not hard. Just simple, asking simple 2 questions each time, and just figuring out either it's one or the other every time. So then now we're very specific, just like we're all the way down to a species. Small white spots in a row, or small white spots scattered throughout the back. Well, they're not in rows, they're scattered around. So it is the latter. So small white spots scattered. There's the scientific name, right? Which you know me how bad I am pronouncing that, even and let alone writing it. All you got to do is put it's the slimy salamander. So even if you're out in the field and you were able to observe a live specimen and answer all those, you could identify it. So all you got to do for today is write the term slimy salamander there. So then what I want you to do is, I walk the first one through you. I want you to walk through, and between this time tomorrow, okay, use this. I'm going to upload it now. I'm going to send you an email too. This little short, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 minute video, not very long, okay? And you'll answer all of the common ones. Now this one there's a clue on there where it talks about is the tail tapered, meaning it curves inward. This number 8 is the one that has the tail that tapers inward, okay? So you'll find out you may miss one because I realize these aren't the best descriptive drawings. I apologize for that, but for the understanding the concept of how to do this, they're perfect, okay? This shouldn't take you more than, it took everybody less than 10 minutes when I turned them loose just like this in class. I said, okay, I'll give you 10 minutes. I wanted them to finish the die-cut key and finish the other 10. And then I'll post the answers. And then we checked them. Everybody got them right. And then we went on to the fish one. I will explain the fish one to you and upload that one tomorrow as well. All right? So I'm going to upload this one now. Obviously, you won't do it tonight. Some of you might, but if not, great. This will be able to give you something to do first thing before I get the fish video up. All right? Cool. Thumbs up.